Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stefan Segay, your sales coach. Today I want to share with you a little known fact that few people know and understand. What I want to share with you today is each type of person you're dealing with has what's called a gem type. Now, there are plus or minus six different gem types, but I want to share with you the four which are the most prevalent. So let's start with first the ruby. So who is a ruby? What does that person have in terms of characteristics? That's an interesting question. First of all, rubies mostly are leaders. They are the type that don't like small talk, like to get to the point. They like to bottom line things really quickly and lose interest. If you begin to talk to them about the weather and how they're doing and this and that, they're not the kind and they're not the type to do well in those situations. They want to get to the point. They want to understand what's important for them, what will you do for them, what will your solution offer them, what results will you get them. If you notice, there's one key word that I start with in terms of questions, and that is the word what. So for them, rubies, it's all about the what. If you look at the way they're dressed, they normally will dress conservatively. However, they will be dressed to show that they are the leaders. They are the ones that basically take care of business. So in terms of the population, what do they represent? Well, plus or minus, it's not an exact science, but from different websites and from different psychological profiles people have made over the years, they represent about 10% of the population. Now, when addressing them, like I said, they are all about the what, the bottom line. Let's get this done. Let's not waste any time. And if you are to speak with them, based on my experience when coaching sales clients, the biggest challenge that these people have is dealing or working with those rubies, because they lose interest and confidence in you really quickly if you don't know how to connect with them. The next person in line is the sapphire, and they represent plus or minus about 35% of the between 25 and 30% of the population. Now, sapphires are an interesting bunch. They are the ones that are the party people. They like to bring people in terms of how they dress. They normally dress in the latest fashion, loud colors. They have the gift of the gab. They love to bring people in, engage. They love to talk a lot. They love to, if they're the life of the party. Ever seen someone like that? Can you relate to someone like that, either at home or in the office, right? But they are the ones that rally. They are the ones that get people together, and they're enthusiastic. And if you look at the color of their clothes, not only are they, dressed in the latest fashions, but at the same time, they love to wear loud colors. You can't miss them in a bunch. And they talk a lot. Now, for them, when they seek information, it's all about the why. Why do this? Why do that? Why not this way? Why not that way? Why do you bring this up? Why do you suggest this is the best solution? It's all about the why all the time. Another important element, and I just want to take a step back about the rubies, when they make decisions quickly, right? Quickly, and they are logical in their decision-making process. So just reflect on that. Sapphires, a little different. The sapphires, they make decisions quickly, but emotionally, right? They listen to their heart, they listen to what other people have to say, and then make those decisions. The next in line is the pearl. The pearls are the ones that are more subdued. They're more quiet. When you speak to a pearl, a lot of the times their tonality is lower. They're not that excited in terms of what they wear. They love to wear the earth tones. They may not have the latest garb, the latest clothing. In fact, they may have clothing that's a little older, 5, 6 years old, but they're comfortable in that. Now, the important thing is with pearls is they are the negotiators of the group. They make amazing negotiators. Why? Because for them, the sense of equality is super important. It's part of who they are. They have to make decisions based on it's fair, it's fairness. It's got to be equal for everyone. You know anyone like that in your family or in the office or any clients like that? So that's another telltale sign that you're working with a pearl or connecting with a pearl. Now, pearls, they're all about the who. Who have you done this with? Who is this for? It's all about the who. So when you speak with them and exchange with them, the question that keeps coming back to mind is the who. Who are you to care for me so much? Who are you to want to help me so much? Who are you to want to help my business? So it's all about the who. And they represent, I would say probably about 25% of the population. Next and last in line is the emerald. Now, the emerald, they're an interesting bunch. They are by far the ones that have the most number of people. They represent about 50% of the population. The other curious thing with emeralds, it's all about the numbers, right? It's all about the details. It's all about information. Provide me information, provide me a quote, provide me with more information, documentation. Have you ever worked with someone like that? Right? So examples that come to mind when it comes down to emeralds: doctors, lawyers, engineers. These are people that are very detailed oriented and they need a ton of information before they make a decision. Now, like the pearls, who make decisions slowly, the pearls make decisions emotionally but slowly, versus the emeralds, who make decisions slowly and logically. Other people that you may have worked with that are more often than not emeralds are insurance people, insurance brokers, bankers, leaders of trustees. These are people that are very, very detailed oriented, and it's all about the information, and it's never enough. So when working with them, you need to help them move the decision forward, and it's all about the how. How will your solution help me? How will you help me? How will your offer help my business grow, right? How will you provide information for me so I can make a decision? It's all about the how. So now, when speaking with these people, if you're in a room or in a Zoom call or any other type of teleconference call, one way to make sure that you cover all the bases, if you're not sure of who those people are in the room, right? Because you haven't had time to research them, and there's ways you can do that easily, but more on that later. So if there's several people in the room and you need to address all these people and those different types of questions, how do you do that? Well, look at it as if you had 4 quadrants. Look at a clock. And basically, clockwise, what you would do is the what, the why, the who, and the how. So when talking directly to them, answer the 4 types of questions as you're speaking with them, as you're discussing with them, so that everyone will get the information they need based on those specific gemstones and those personalities. Now, if you found this useful, comment, like, and share, and subscribe to my channel, and so that I can continue producing this quality content for you. And if you have any ideas, suggestions, I'm open. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care.